capable of enormous charm as well. The cubs, which at birth are barely the size of kittens, must grow up fast in this hostile environment. They are among the most endearing of all wild animal young, charming, playful, and highly intelligent as well. Polar bears are considered by scientists to be the most intelligent of all bears. It's another adaptation that helps them survive in the most difficult environment on Earth. This is Howard Keel, inviting you to join us for a look at the most dangerous, most magnificent of all Arctic animals, the polar bear.
Give a little nibble, give a little nibble.
Wendy's asks, before you eat your next hamburger, any hamburger, taste the meat.
Give a little nibble.
Is it dry and chewy, or hot and juicy? Is it bland, or is it tasty?
Give a little nibble.
No other hamburger has Wendy's hot and juicy taste. The more you nibble others, the more you'll love Wendy's.
Got a tough stain? Get tougher with the Big Shot Spray and Wash. Spray and wash for stains you thought would never come out.
I love picnics with everything from pepperoni to macaroni, all kept fresh in easy-to-use Ziploc sandwich bags. Another thing, Ziploc bags are sprinkle-proof.
Now, new improved Ziploc sandwich bags.
Max Factor's genius made Rita Hayworth glamorous right down to her fingertips. Today, Max Factor's brilliance touches our fingertips with an exclusive nail enamel formula with silicryl. No other nail enamel shines brighter or lasts longer. With Max Factor, the glamour goes on. For stronger, prettier nails, start with new second nail. It strengthens nails to grow longer on their own. Thanks, Max.
The polar bear, the biggest, deadliest, and most intelligent of all bears. Even the average one weighs over a half a ton, and a really big one can weigh twice that. The earliest explorers learned quickly just how dangerous an adversary the great white bear could be. Tales of terror and the bear that caused it dominate their accounts of the frozen north. As more people ventured into the Arctic, the polar bear's awesome reputation grew. The Victorian artist Landseer captured it vividly in his famous masterpiece entitled simply, "Man Proposes, God Disposes." To this day, the polar bear remains the only large land carnivore in the world which does not fear humans. Large males like this one are twice as big as a lion or tiger and will deliberately stalk and kill humans for food at every given opportunity. They are a force to be reckoned with. The polar bear is essentially a creature of the ice. The soles of its broad padded feet are covered in fur to prevent them from freezing and to give better traction on slippery surfaces. And it's a powerful swimmer, too. It's able to withstand long periods immersed in bitterly cold water because its skin is insulated with a thick layer of fat. Polar bears swim with a sort of a dog paddle stroke, using front legs for propulsion and hind legs for steering. They're strong but slow and swim at speeds of up to 2.5 miles per hour. Still, it's not bad for someone who weighs half a ton. where they choose to swim for fear of killer whales, which are virtually their only natural enemies other than humans. Although they are routinely classified as land animals, polar bears are really creatures of the sea, or at least that part of the ocean that has been frozen. They wander for weeks over the top of the world hunting for food, their movements governed by the drifting ice and the ocean currents. Polar bears actually live within the territories of 5 different nations. They're found in the United States off the north and northwest coast of Alaska, in Canada, Greenland closely tied to Denmark, the Svalbard Islands under Norway's jurisdiction, and in the Soviet Union. The world population of polar bears is less than 40,000, ranging over an area twice the size of Australia. Scientists are still in the early stages of studying them. Recent research indicates that the bears are not spread evenly over the Arctic, but are centered in a number of different population groups, largely separate from each other. The distances to be covered are so great, and the weather conditions so difficult, that even the most rudimentary data collection requires a major effort. The Polar Bear Research Program in Alaska includes tagging and marking bears in order to study their movements. A tranquilizing dart is the safest and most efficient method of immobilizing a bear. He's been hit, but he may not even know it. Now the trick is to keep him in sight until the drug takes effect. The scientists take as few chances as possible. It's prudent to carry weapons until they can be sure the tranquilizer is working. Within minutes, he's fully sedated. Project leader Steve Amstrup administers an injection of penicillin to the drugged bear as a safety precaution. Now the team prepare to start their work.
You want to get the ear tags? I'll get the tattoo.
Numbered tags are placed in the bear's ears. Made of durable plastic, they're a permanent means of future identification, and they don't harm the bear. Here's a close-up of those murderous claws, capable of killing a victim with a single blow. They measure him. A full-grown male can reach a length of over 10 feet.
Wow.
As a further permanent record, the inside of the upper lip is inscribed with a tattoo. Painting a serial number on the bear's rump serves for long-distance recognition. It's only a temporary measure, for in the coming months, the bear will grow new fur to replace the old, and the number will gradually be lost. Here's the paw, showing the high traction pads and fur. Now it's going to be weighed. For the heaviest bears, the easiest way is to use the helicopter. The team complete their checks by taking a small sample of the bear's blood for analysis. Then it's injected with an antidote to revive it. They have less than 60 seconds to hurry to safety. Recovery is remarkably sudden, and the bear is none the worse for its unusual experience. But things don't always go quite so smoothly. When the research team dart an adult female, they don't realize they've got unexpected company. Spring is the polar bear's mating time. This huge male has been following the female, and now a confrontation is unavoidable.
I think he's coming.
Steve Amstrup fires a warning shot over the bear's head. But he isn't scared. He means to find out exactly what happened to his consort. The scientists back away to let him see her. A hurried signal to start the helicopter engines. Suddenly, it's turned into a very awkward situation. The team need to finish working on the darted female as soon as possible, but the male won't back off. In other circumstances, they would probably dart him as well, but they have no more tranquilizer with them and must take other measures. In his agitated state, he is highly unpredictable and most certainly dangerous. The main hope now is that the noise of the helicopter will frighten him away. Fortunately, it worked, but not without a few tense moments for the research team. In situations like this, it's easy to see how the polar bear acquired its fearsome reputation. But there's no doubt that it's the most powerful and impressive predator in the whole of the Arctic.